Lesson 4.4, Solving Multi-Step Inequalities. All right, example 1, we need to solve the inequality that we're given. So I'll rewrite that below. All right, we're going to treat it just like an equation. So I would subtract my 5 over. Then we need to divide both sides by 4. So b is going to be less than 4. All right, it only asked us to solve this. It did not ask us to graph. Example 2, the band is making a rectangular banner that is 20 feet long with trim around the edges. What are the possible widths the banner can be if there is no more than 48 feet of trim? All right, so when we're talking about trim, we're dealing with perimeter. So if we have a rectangular banner, all of our sides are going to add up to 48, or at most 48. They told us that the banner is 20 feet long. We don't know how wide. So that's what we're going to be looking for. Okay, so we would add all of our sides together. So 20 plus W plus 20 plus W. And at most, this could be 48 feet. It could equal 48, so it's going to have the line underneath, and at most it could be 48, so that means it has to open towards the 48. Cannot be more than 48. I'll go ahead and solve. 20 plus 20, I would get 40. W plus W, I have 2W. I would subtract my 40 over. Divide by 2. So this is telling us that our width could equal 4 feet, but it cannot be any more than 4 feet. All right, so next we're solving an inequality. 3x plus 4 times 6 minus x is less than 2. We're using our multi-step equation steps, so I would distribute my 4. We need to combine our like terms on the same side of the equal sign. So 3x minus 4x, I would have negative 1x. So just negative x plus our 24 still is less than 2. I need to subtract my 24 to the other side. I've got a negative in front of my x. Anytime I have a negative in front of a variable, that's just a 1. So I would divide both sides by negative 1. Well, if we remember, anytime we divide by a negative, we need to flip our sign. So I'm left with x and positive 22. We flip our sign. So now it's opening towards the x. Example 4. Again, we're solving a multi-step equation. We don't have any distributions. We don't have any like terms on the same side of the equal sign. So next we're at moving variables. So I'm going to subtract this 3 z over. So I'm left with 5z minus 6. Add 6 to both sides. And divide by 5. So z is less than 3 3/5. All right, example 5. So I need to distribute first. I'll end up with negative 15 plus 5d is less than or equal to 9d minus 6. I've done my distributions. I don't have any like terms on the same side of the equal sign, so I'm going to move on to moving variables. I'll subtract my 5d to the other side. I can add my 6 over. And then divide by 4. Okay, if I want to flip it so that my variable's on the left side, I would end up with negative 2/4 is less than d. Okay, so that is our lesson. If you have any questions, let me know.